Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Apple or Spotify, please give me a 5-star rating. This content is brought to you by Uphold, which is a great platform that makes it easy to buy, sell, trade, and earn cryptocurrencies. I've been using Uphold for years. I still use them to this day. And a great feature that Uphold has is you can trade between assets at a click of a button. So you can go between cryptocurrencies and precious metals and US stocks. There's no other feature like that I've seen on other exchanges. So Uphold has 10 plus million users. They have 200 plus cryptocurrencies. They're available in 150 countries. So it's a great platform. Once again, I've been using them for years, so I can vouch for this platform. And if you'd like to learn more, please visit the link in the description. Guys, big week ahead. We have some important dates here being shared by Eleanor Tourette of Fox Business. So September 13th and 14th, which will be Tuesday and Wednesday, is the Blockworks Digital Asset Summit. On September 15th, which will be Thursday, this is the big day in my opinion. You have the CFTC chairman, his name is Rostin Behnam. He'll be testifying before the Senate AG, and Gary Gensler will be testifying before Senate Banking Committee, both at 10 a.m. Now, I want to see both, but of course, I want to see the Gary Gensler one even more because he's going to be in person. We know he's going to get grilled. We're going to see what he has to say and what's going to come out of that. And then on Friday, September 16th, is the scheduled date for the Ethereum merge to proof of stake. So big week ahead, guys. Lots to pay attention to, especially Thursday and Friday. And I'm curious how the markets perform based on this Ethereum merge. Now, I know there's a buy the rumor, sell the news event for this for sure. And if the ETH price gets a certain price point, over 2,000, I'll be taking some profits. But we'll see what happens. Just be on the lookout, guys. It could be a big week, as far as price, or maybe not, right? We just don't know how these things are going to play out, and no one can predict the future. And we are in a bear market, and we have macroeconomic issues right now with inflation, interest rates, the Fed, recession, and all that stuff. All right, guys, we got some breaking news here. This is big. Many of you know about the XLS20 amendment, which was going into place on the XRP ledger to enable NFTs on the XRP ledger. Well, there's a possible exploit that has been discovered. And as a result, that amendment, which was scheduled to go out this week, will be put on hold as the validators and these different folks fix this issue. And then, the clock starts again for the launch. So here's the details. A late-stage possible exploit has been reported in relation to the XLS20 amendment. In light of this, this is from Alloy Networks, by the way, we will veto the amendment till a fix is found. It's disappointing, yes, but safety of both issuers and buyers is paramount, and the network, of course. So here, Weesty Win, he tweeted out, after reviewing the report by the folks at eTokenize, thank you. I feel the NFT amendment needs a small change. I will remove support for the XLS20 amendment from our XRPL Labs validator and add support again if this issue has been addressed. Slow and steady wins the race. So here's my take, guys. I'm so thankful they caught this. Imagine this going live on the network and people are like, oh, this is great. Let's launch our NFTs. And then all of a sudden, huge exploit. That will be horrible, right, guys? It will be horrible for the price of XRP. It will be horrible for adoption of XRP, the XRP ledger. It just sets you back. And we've seen that happen with other blockchains, right? The negative news that's going to be out there, the naysayers, the critics are all ready to pounce on it, right? So you want to make sure this is at least good in a good position before it goes live. So he also tweeted out a few other thoughts. He says, I know this will feel like a setback for all projects and users already counting the days, hours, minutes till XLS20, but I have said many times before, we must get things right, not right now, hiccup, not the end. He says here, the TLDR, number one, convenient small feature for minters can be exploited. And this is the details as far as what's the happening. Number two, small code change required. Number 3, remove XLS support now, resupport when addressed. Number 4, delay, not canceling support, just canceling support for the current release. So once again, this is not any type of like major issue where it's going to take them a year to fix. This will probably be fixed maybe in a few weeks or a month's time. But I'm thankful they caught this, because I was personally exploring building some NFTs on the XRP ledger, and I'm just thankful they didn't release this, and then hackers and different people exploit what's happening here. So some not so good news, but a silver lining, right? It's like, if you're looking at the macro and the adoption and the price and so forth, you want to make sure things go right. So it's better they are safe than sorry. Now, speaking of NFTs, Frank Chaparro here of The Block, he tweeted out, my latest for The Block, NFT mints on Solana have surged to an all-time high. So we're seeing NFT getting built even in the bear market, right? And folks are building, they're getting their things going, and that's a positive sign overall for the crypto market. So whether it's the XRP ledger, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, whatever it is, it's great to see things are moving ahead, and NFTs are a huge use case. And this is why I'm so excited for NFTs to be released on the XRP ledger. So here it says, data compiled by the Block Research shows Solana NFT mints hit 300,000 on September 7th. And I can imagine, once again, the XRP ledger is going to get the same type of adoption, given how big the community is and all the benefits of using the XRP ledger versus other blockchains. But I'm not hating on Solana. I hold some Solana in my portfolio. I have been disappointed in how many times the blockchain, the network goes down. That is something they need to address. But this is why you diversify, right? I'm not saying Solana will permanently be going down forever, but they got to fix it, right? And we are still early. So I think we're seeing, look, Ethereum even trying to move to proof of stake to improve its scalability and its adoption. So there's a lot of building happening here. And, you look at all these chains competing against each other. And this is where you want to diversify, because we don't know for certain, no one knows the future, which one will be the ultimate winner. And yes, there are going to be competitors. Yes, there's going to be multiple chains, but you want to at least get the top 2 to 3, right? Now, we don't know what the top 3 are going to be. And, if some of these, look, Solana might end up being number 6, and it might become irrelevant, or it might be number 1. We just don't know. So this is why, as an investor, you look at all these details, the adoption, what's being built, the developers trying to fix the issues, and who's plugging in, adopting the technology, and that'll give you an indication of the potential for return on the respective token. Now, guys, heads up, I've got some big interviews coming up for you all. And before I actually get to that, I want to share this news. So we've been talking about crypto hiring. Recently, JP Morgan, they hired a Microsoft executive. Well, Morgan Stanley executive jumps ship to crypto. Blockchain-based solution provider for commercial banks adds former leaders from Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and the London Stock Exchange. Guys, it's amazing. We've been talking about it for years, the exodus from the traditional financial world into crypto. And I've often talked about you all who are listening and watching, exploring if you can come work in this industry, because right now you may get the asking salary that you want or above, because there's a lot of competition for talent right now. And I'm speaking from experience. Many of you know that I left my traditional job in 2021, and I went to work for OKCoin Crypto Exchange. And, I'm bullish on crypto. I want to work in the industry. I want to be involved in the early days. And I've always felt that I missed the early days of the internet. Now, I was younger then, but I was always passionate about technology and the internet. And I wish I could have gone to work and even invest in it. Well, this is my opportunity, guys. I'm working in the industry and I'm investing in it. And now I have a podcast and a YouTube channel, right, where I build content. So that's what feeds my soul, and what makes me happy, being able to work here. So I'm hoping that you all, you can find an avenue to work in crypto if you like. And it doesn't have to be that you're an engineer or a developer. they're looking for people to do HR. They're looking for people to do marketing and all these things, right? This industry is growing and these businesses need the talent. So there's a lot of people leaving traditional finance and going into crypto. So former Revolut and Coinbase jumps to Algorand Foundation. You all know I'm bullish on Algorand. So people are just moving, and that's a good sign. That's another indication of growth, and that the future is very bright, and this industry is going to be huge, guys. The same way that the internet powers the current economy, back in the 90s, people couldn't see that. And there were naysayers and haters and people who they just can't see it, right? And a lot of pessimists and so forth. But now look at the internet, right? There were people who were pessimists about social networks. Now look at where they're at, right? And then same thing, they're pessimists about crypto and blockchain. Just give it another 5-6 years, you'll see a lot of those people are start flipping, because this thing is maturing, it's seeping into the economy, and it will become, same way the internet is, the backbone of the economy with blockchain, everything on the blockchain. And you have 24/7 transactions, better trust, better reliability, and functionality, and all that stuff. So finally, guys, this is what I was trying to get to before. 3 big interviews coming up for you. Chris Giancarlo of the Digital Dollar Project, that will be published tomorrow. We talk about the latest updates with the US CBDC, the digital dollar, and their recommendation for the Fed to work with different crypto companies such as Ripple, right? And not just Ripple, but others as well. I will also be interviewing this week MoneyGram's head of fintech and innovation to talk about how they're using Stellar USDC and what their other plans are for crypto. I will also be interviewing one of Consensus lead developers to talk about the Ethereum merge. So you don't want to miss these interviews, my friends. Be sure you got the notification bell enabled. Please share my channel with your friends, and be on the lookout for these interviews. I'm trying to bring all the good stuff for you guys so you can hear directly from these folks who are investing, building, and doing their thing in the crypto market. And knowledge is power. The more you know, the more smart of an investor that will make you, the more successful of an investor that will make you. So it's important to have the knowledge about what's happening in this industry if you're investing in it. So guys, let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.